Hey guys, good morning. It is Saturday, bonus day one. I said I was going to hop on here, excuse me, and share with you. I cannot make you promises that it's going to be completely quiet because I have my entire family here. So Cubs is cooking pancakes, bacon, and eggs in the kitchen. It's right next to the office. Littles and my son Zayden are shooting each other with Nerf guns, and the baby's in there playing with my daughter, so it might be loud. Mom life being a business owner online. Okay, so just rolling with it. Um, if you guys do not know me and you're new to the group, so many of you guys have joined this week, and I'm so excited to have you and host you. My name is Melinda Rychlik-Clark. I help online business owners create a trusted presence online so they can increase their leads and profits, so they can crush their dreams, right? Um, so I am with you today uh, because I want to share something with you. I get asked this all the time, so many questions all the time. And I'm sharing my phone screen with you guys because I want you, I'm going to get on stories because you guys, I keep getting the same question. Why are stories so important? Because as I've looked at some of your when you enter my group, I automatically am curious what you do, where you live, who you are, how I can help you, and I look on your profiles, okay? And which I'm sure you probably said, who is this girl who is in charge of this group? And you probably looked at mine. But I've noticed that a lot of you guys are not using stories. And I want you to know that when you are new to network marketing, or you're new to your online business, and you're using social media as a free service to market your business, and you're wanting to change your profile from a social profile to a business profile. Um, how are those people that have been doing this a little bit, winning? Okay, how are they? You get into these new businesses and you take a look around and you're like, oh wow, I want to follow this girl because it really looks like that she's doing a good job. And you start following her on Facebook and you're like, wow, her Facebook page looks amazing. And then you click on her link for Instagram and you're like, holy moly, like what is she doing? Like, how do I get mine to look like that? Right? And I did the same thing. Okay. So I wanted to jump on here today and show you exactly why it is important to invest in yourself to learn these secrets of social media. I had to do this for myself because I didn't know what I was doing. I was just throwing posts up there about my business, kind of, I went back and looked at all my messengers back at people, and I like had spammed people for like 8 years, and really leading with the business, talking about the company. And what I was doing is I was pushing people away. I wasn't developing relationships. I wasn't using social media the way it should be. And so when I finally invested in myself, it stung, it was scary. But I knew if I didn't do something, that my business was going to continue to see attrition because I was spinning my wheels. I'm a mom. I stay at home. I have 5 kids. I was divorced, a single mom for a little while, and then remarried, and so my life was super busy, right? And so I wasn't out, making new friends all the time, right? Because I have so many kids in different age levels. I was really at home. And then once I got married, we decided to have another baby. So I have a 5-month-old. So I was pregnant for some of those time, for 9 months, and got sick, had mono, and so I wasn't out socializing, right? I was kind of protecting my immune system. And then all of a sudden COVID happens after I had the baby. And so I am so glad. I tell you all that to tell you, I'm so glad I invested in myself. Okay. And what did that look like? That looked like I paid for coaches to be able to help me and guide me and lead me through social media, through these trainings. And listen, I had to watch those videos over and over again because I was like, what in the world is this? And how do you do this again? What is the name of this? I'm so glad I did. And I could tell you that it was very well invested. And what it did is it lit a fire in me to want to do this for other people because I have an education background, 18 years in elementary education, and I love it. I love teaching. I love helping. I love serving other people. And it just really comes natural for me to do that. And so I feel like not only did I invest in myself for my online business, but I also created another stream of income, and I'm able to service people with the knowledge that I actually have, right? That I invested in for myself. And so it's been amazing. But I wanted to come on here and share stories with you because that was the one thing that helped me get leads the most. When I started using stories properly, my life changed. My business changed. Because there are people out there that want what you have to offer, okay? And this is why. When you go into stories, I'm going to share my screen now. When you go into stories, okay? So this is, I'm not sure why it's not. Oh, okay, hold on just a second. Did it share it? There we go. Hi, bad angle. That is what you are not supposed to be doing. Let me see, hold on just a second. Let me go into this and correct something. Okay, maybe this worked. Okay, here we are. Okay, so we're on my stories, and I wanted to show you this. This is my Instagram feed. Okay. Now I want to go back to the very front and show you. Up here at the top where it has the camera, that's where you're going to go and begin doing your stories. Okay. All right. But this is why I want to show you what stories does. Okay. When you post stories, stories is like a storyboard. You can go into your settings, and when you create your stories, you can just a second. Maybe it's in here. Right. Okay. So when you go into your stories, you can save your. All of a sudden, I just cannot find where that is. You can save your archives. You can save your stories for archives. Okay, so you can go under setting, go into archives, and here it says save to archive. Okay, so anytime you have a story, you can save it to your archive, but you have to make sure the setting is on to do that. Okay, and it's the same for Facebook. All right, I'll show you Facebook here in a minute, but this is what I wanted to show you. Okay, so these are all my stories saved. If you follow me and you see my stories, this is what it's about. Okay, faith, family, social, the social media skills, the coaching, the getting fit from the inside out. Lots of my family. quotes, scriptures, all the things that are really important to me, why it's important to stay healthy. Okay, so I'm going to show you one of my stories. So this was one of my stories this week, okay? It's an older picture of my daughters and I. Oops, sorry, hold on. But down here at the bottom, do you see where it says seen by? Okay, I want you to click up. For the first 48 hours, all these people that see your stories will stay up there, okay? But these are the votes that I got on this story, okay? It keeps scrolling out. So it says, do you have grit? Are you willing to learn a step-by-step approach to marketing online to build your business? So you are not part of this statistic, okay? So that wasn't perfectly spelled, but just, you know, I told you I'm an overcoming perfectionist. So it just is what it is. So I had 6 people vote. So what I could do is I could go through here and send them the information to this group. Because why? They have an interest. Then all these people that have viewed my stories, I can totally go and interact with them. Why? Because I continue to see them in my stories, okay? I wanted to show you this one up here. This one. Okay, so this was a video I did. Oops, sorry. All right, so if you scroll up, so it's been more than 48 hours. So guess what? I have 5 from that video that I posted that want more information about what I was talking about. Okay, those are free leads. So on Instagram, you need to make sure. So on Instagram, you need to make sure that you go and you look at your stories before that 48 hours is up, okay? And if you, like, let's say 24-hour passes and you don't get to see your archives, go into your archives and look. I mean, you don't get to see your stories live, right? Because life happens, you post them, you're a mom, you're working, you're doing all the things, and then you're like, oh gosh, who commented on who wanted more information about my product or my book or whatever it is you're promoting. You can just scroll up a little bit when you go to archives and you see it, and you'll see who has responded on your poll, okay? So, and then, but if you don't, and then you can go even further and see who's seen it, and then you can interact with them and start conversations, build those relationships. They're watching you for a reason, okay? And so they're getting to know you, they're liking you. I've had so many people that have reached out to me that said, gosh, Melinda, I don't know you, but I know you, right? I follow you. I feel like I know your kids. I feel like I know your husband. I feel like I know your life because I watch you on your stories, and that's the point. So your feed, your Instagram feed and your Facebook feed is a great way to interact with people also when you do your call to action, or you have something funny, or you have something on your page that people can interact with. But your stories is where you really know who is really watching you, okay? All right, so so you want to know where you go and you get your how you start your polls. Hi, this is what you're not supposed to do, by the way. Oops, when you're doing a live is from this angle view, right? Just keeping it real. Okay, so so I'm going to click out of that, click out of archives. I'm going to go to here. Okay, let's just say I post something like this, okay? I'm gonna go to this little guy right here, click on it, see where it says poll, click on it. You can ask a question and say, do you soon, okay? And here you can say, yes, you bet. You hardly ever want to do yes or no because people are going to sometimes people jack with you and they'll put no, and you've got all these responses of no, and it's just like, come on, people, like. But so I would put something positive there, like, because if they don't want it, they don't, they don't want it. And you're going to get people that are like, oops, I'm sorry, I clicked on it and I didn't mean to because I was scrolling and it just clicked it. And that's okay too, right? At least people are being honest. And some people are like, oh gosh, I didn't really want her to know that I was really looking at this, or you know how it is, right? Because you've been on the other side of that before you joined your business, right? The caution. All right, so then you would post it, and when you send it, remember you can always link your Instagram to Facebook, and when you send it, it automatically posts to Facebook. Okay, you guys. All right, so that's it for Instagram. Let's go to Facebook. All right, here we are on Facebook. I don't have any stories up for today, but what I will do is I will go back to my page and see these three little buttons right here. Click on that. It's going to take you to Story Archive, okay? Same thing. You're going to notice the same pictures that were in my Instagram because I have both of them linked, okay? Same thing. If I scroll, oops, that's not letting me. Okay, so see down here where it says 75 viewers, it doesn't go away, okay? And so that makes it really, see, like right here, if I go to like, let's just say I go to this one, 98 viewers down here. So see, it doesn't go away, okay? They're there. So that's how Facebook and Instagram stories are completely different. So, so I share this with you because I want you to understand that if you want to go deeper in stories and you're looking to invest in yourself and wanting to learn more about what stories are, what Facebook is, how to set up your Instagram page, how to like, the ins and outs of all the details in stories, that is one of my classes in my coaching group. And so I go through that in depth. It's actually 30 minutes or more for each training. It's very detailed. I have a very systematic approach to it, like I do with our boot camp, because everything is going to go in sequential order so it makes sense to you, and you can take what you learned in the boot camp, you're already starting to apply it, and then we dig way deeper for 6 weeks, one call with me a week. And then I get on our group and I train you more in depth. And then on your call at the end of the week, then it's a 30-minute call and we talk about what other questions you have about what I trained on. And I stay on topic because I want you to get the most invested out of it that I had planned and that I'm training you on. So you're not all over the place. Okay, because it can get very overwhelming. So I really try to keep you focused and accountable to what I'm training. So once it's done, man, you'll start to be able to get the leads. You'll start to be able to see the way this works for your business. You'll start to see how what I trained in boot camp is legit, and you will be able to see the results from that when you start, cleaning up your profile, honing in on your personal value level, your target audience, your confidence, your, building all of your, your, oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought, you guys, sorry. Your daily method of operation, right? Your elevator pitch, all those things. And how that all ties into this. And once you get all those basic things done, then it's time to dig even deeper. So I'm glad you guys joined me this morning. I hope you found value in this. I am super excited to train you tomorrow and Monday. And then Tuesday, I'm going to announce who the winner is for the $50 Amazon gift card. So make sure if you have a team and you are wanting them to grow like you are, and you don't have the time to train them, put them in this group. These videos will be up until Tuesday at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. They'll be taken down. and let me do that work for you. And then you guys will be on the same page and you can run together. So if you have sideline sisters, if you know other people in other businesses that could benefit from this, join them. When they join, they will have some questions to answer before they join, just like you did. There's a question down there that says, who referred you? Did anybody refer you? What business are you in? Because if they answer one and they don't answer another, then I know maybe who might have sent them into the group, but they need to answer really both. And then once they do that, then I will put your name and their name in a pot to win the $50 gift card. The more people you refer, the more chances you get for the gift card. And so if they refer people, they get the same opportunity as well. So I'm so glad you joined me this morning. Saturdays are usually my family days. I take this day off to really work. And Sunday's my day for planning. And but I am pouring into you because I believe that you are ready for this. And so many of you that I've talked to are wanting to really boss up with your goals. And so this is the time, right? School's starting, everybody's kind of getting back to a normal schedule. If you're homeschooling, you're still going to be on a more of a rigorous schedule, because I know the teachers have prepared really hard in our area, in our districts, to be rigorous with that. And so now's the time, right? All right. Well, big virtual hugs to you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I cannot wait to host you again and pour into you. Big hugs. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you want to connect with me about further training, hashtag me, and I will message you, or just personally message me. All right. Bye, you guys. Have a good Saturday.